I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah. Then I hit that.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Hey, mama proud, got a won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Max March out with the polo, like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry rocks. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm dirt cheater. Major league. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cash. So many couches I crashed. Shout out South Street and shout classy. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the New York Jets.
Vinatieri set to kick off.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. He'll be dropped at the 30. The shifty move got him a couple extra on the play. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
Now Darnold. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Denzel Mims with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Dolphins nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Jakeem Grant now to return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Tua wants to throw it on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
A gain of 12 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Tua finding Williams for a Dolphin first down.
8-yard line.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Blake Cashman.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On second down, a run with Breida. The 20. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Complete to his tight end Sample. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. A toss left side, Johnson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. They go back to the ground with Johnson. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Ball carrier. Kamu Brugier-Hill on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Dolphins' 42-yard line.
These two teams all tied after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
Second down at 5. The
The shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll air this one out for Mims. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. It's a gain of 34. But one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages. What are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing. Change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd and goal, Darnold. They'll roll him out right. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Ty Johnson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Jets 14, Dolphins 7. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is Jakeem Grant. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's home.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Breida. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tua. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
The ball carrier.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Tua going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. 20. There he goes right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, oh, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
They'll try and run it here. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, you stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of it.
And he's into the clear. 30, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Jets 20, Dolphins 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll air this one out for Mims. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
New York.
Denzel Mims. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They'll try and run for him with Johnson. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for 2 is denied.
Vinatieri set to kick off.
It is Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes Grant on the return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Darnold from the gun. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Down and goal.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal.
A 40-yard attempt.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal.
A 40-yard attempt.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The return man is Grant. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Sanders now to add the extra point. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls, and this isn't.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Darnold now to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Faking the give, Darnold. He'll buy some time right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Denzel Mims, the rookie, the intended receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Darnold to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Dietrich Wise Jr. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Darnold. And the pressure gets to him again.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Darnold. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
He's checking. Red, yellow. Wide, get wide.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Now it's Breida. And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
Mike, 53, Mike.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Quinnen Williams on.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
24 is the mic. Drop deep, drop deep.
This is Breida. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Breida, the ball carrier.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
53 is the mic. 53. Check 53. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 big yards on that one and a Miami first. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They run with Breida, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Taken down at the 40.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
24 is the mic. Check mic, check mic. 24 is the mic. We own them.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Marcus May with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score. You throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Monte Nicholson picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. 5. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida
54 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game.
His kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Darnold. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Johnson,
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll go to P-Rod, trying to pound it in. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Ty Johnson with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Vinatieri now for the point after. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Adam Vinatieri set to...
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Grant sets to return it. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
To Matt Breida.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the 32-yard line.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal.
Dolphins 38. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
2nd and 10. At the
officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Darnold, a quick throw out to Mims on the perimeter. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Darnold, he'll air this one out for Mims. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here comes Grant on the return. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return, and it'll be Dolphin football.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Parker.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
16 more on that one and another first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He's back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Touchdown.
Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Off of play action, Darnold.
And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Darnold. He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A play fake, and it's Darnold. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll look to throw. caught left side, Williams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there for the Dolphins. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Dolphins have tied things up here in the 4th. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Okay, cool. You can say that seat.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Drew Sample, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And 8 yards to go.
Third and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Johnson. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Ty Johnson.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They go to Johnson again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right because you had everyone on that side, including the fullback leading. In the pros, they don't call it that, but it's still the same result.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Second and 11. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. He'll air this one out from... This is caught inside the 15. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
First and goal, New York.
So often in overtime, Charles, games are won or lost on one big play. That might have been that big play right there.
And the ability to execute it despite the stakes, because let's face it, we've been there before. We've seen guys, maybe they hyperventilate a little bit when it's their opportunity. Not in this situation. They executed it calmly, and they really got it done.
And now they're set up in prime position. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Jets, it's a second win on the year now as they move to 2-8. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
You fools hurt. Jesus, well. don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, I already done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it.
Apparently too busy to change the
Bygones be bygones, that's when I'm honest. Penthouse with the reach heaven's heights, now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, moving the test. I'm a mess, it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Wandering around with a notepad is really starting to creep out the guests.
Yeah, he's picturing a guy he knows to help out around the motocross. Don't worry, I told him that we're well over the machine.
Yeah, so I've been recently. Your new policy about helping the rest with life.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this they new. Did that split? Did that
Junior.
champion? Yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Even blood across it where the blood dealer just stay turned like. You know, I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers on the bread and butter. What we had for dinner, so I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want to go. We don't need to.
Yo. What up?
They split up
What
in
up?
4 different directions.
Dude, I never.
How'd you get that field goal, Cole?
I threw a out route to fucking Devontae Parker. I was just gonna try and get go out of bounds, but I was like, fool, I thought I could probably score, but his guy kind of had an angle, so I was like, fuck it, 2 seconds. I'm just running out of bounds, and I ran out of bounds. He went man coverage, and I just did a post out to the left side. Yeah, I could have probably scored.
Well, man is overpowered in this one, Cole. Like, yeah, that's why I run man blitz a lot.
I heard, dude. I've never been dicked by a receiver so much. Denzel Mims. I was like, what?
Oh, he's a beast. I have him on in that Legend League.
I know, but
he's 98 overall.
I got two. I got an X Factor corner, superstar corner, and then a superstar free safety, and he outjumped each one of them on different coverages.
6'3".
I know, and he's fast.
He's got like 92 jumps. Like
yeah. But I was like, and then I got 2 PIs on. Like what?
And if he's using mims, isn't he? Or do you don't get the catch?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he's using him, yeah, he's gonna get that ball. Fool.
More than likely, I think he was.
That's what I do.
But it's crazy because I put swap ball too, and they were still missing. I was like, damn it.
Nah.
Hey,
you gotta
one?
learn to call the coverage, fool. You have to. You call the coverage, your team will play different.
What do you mean?
Because it's like, cool. That's why the Jaguars, he could talk crap whatever, but he all he was throwing full in the beginning was underneath routes. That's it.
So, but what do you mean by call out coverage? Like triangle and then underneath, out?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because trust me, fool. Like, wait, what do you mean?
I was doing it.
Oh yeah, you set it up, girl.
But most of the time I always play over top. I don't want to get burnt deep. I don't care if they drive because I usually stop them.
It doesn't matter fully because even if you do over the top, it doesn't guarantee that they're gonna stop it.
Yeah, because if he's fast, he's gonna.
Right, well, like it makes all the difference.
Yeah, the guy could jump it.
Which I called underneath, but I played back. And Kevin King jumped it full and ran it all the way for the touchdown.
Like when you say you played underneath, did you push triangle and up to make them play back?
No, I triangle, to make them go deep, but I still did triangle and underneath with the right analog.
But what I'm saying is you push triangle and then up on the D-pad, right, to give like the 10-yard cushion.
Yeah.
And then triangle down with the right joystick. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's pretty smart.
It makes them think that they have that underneath.
A little quick, but he's gonna run.
He runs it hard, full, like trust me. Especially if they have like the abilities, like the flat zone KO. They run that flat so hard, it's a pick. It's almost guaranteed a pick.
You know what?
And especially that fool has a noodle arm. Like I was playing. This fool had like trust me. That's why I was happy to beat this dude out of that fool. Because I looked at his whole team. So I was like, alright, this fool had good rating every week. He was balling. So I was like, he ain't ready.
Hey.
And he was just chilling, fool. He sat in the pocket thinking that he wasn't going to get pressure all game. And that's why I started hitting him with the blitz. And he couldn't do nothing.
But you have a pretty good D line where you don't have to blitz though, right?
I still bring the heat. Well, I don't know how to do what everybody does. There's people that know how to get them to do crazy things. I can't get them to do
the lineman?
Yeah, like there'll be this dude that I was playing Raiders. He kept one lineman went hard left, and the rest of the linemen, the 3, they went all right. So there was just like this gap on the left side, and this fool's hitting. Pretty much, he's getting a sack from that dude on the left.
The one that's going to the left way by himself.
Yeah, because and then he's running like the out, like I mean not the out, but like pretty much he's riding the edge and getting to me like nothing.
Probably throwing your lineman out. But
and I don't know how to get them to do all that. Well, like if I learned how to do that kind of stuff, like I'd run it. But I'm good with what I do with bringing the heat.
Nah, I usually like Ogba is my best pass rusher and he's a superstar. So sometimes I user him. I get in easy, but they always throw the damn ball before I get there. I'm like, damn it.
You gotta dive.
I did dive and I got a PI. It was on 3rd and 15. He ended up getting a first down. I was like, damn it. But yeah, I was supposed to Burrito's a star, and then he had the chance to go up. I needed 150 rushing yards or 3 touchdowns. I got 3 touchdowns and 200 and something rushing yards.
And what is he, an X-Factor now?
No, he's a superstar. He was just a regular star.
They didn't give him a message for another one?
Why?
Because when I balled out like that with Jonathan Taylor, I had like 250 and like 4 touchdowns for my upgrade game. They gave him another upgrade the game after that to do it again. Every time I get those upgrades full, and they're like,
you're saying like if the game gave me the upgrade, right?
Yeah.
The chance. Oh, I'm on bye week right now, so probably we got there. And then what's cool is I play the Jets again, so.
Yeah, no, that's a Chargers. I hate that kid for that reason.
I like it, but in real life we didn't actually do it because the whole COVID shit. So we had to switch. We didn't play the Jets back to back. Hey, I'm trying to get Burrito's acceleration up. You think elusiveness?
I always do elusive for it's the only one.
I want to do.
That and receiving back. That's the two.
I want to do. I want to do power because he be chucking fools over and he only has 70. I'm like, if I get him up, ooh, it'd be deadly. But fuck it, I'll do elusiveness. I got 3 skill points right now. Let's see. Agility went up. 80 overall.
He's crying in the chat, but he can't even give me a game time.
The Colts?
Yeah. He's all, I might be on after the game. I was like, hey man, I was all, I'm not gonna be around for Mike. I was all, I work tomorrow, and I was all, I work Monday. I was like, I get off at this time. I was all, let me know.
Oh, I got the Excel. Oh yeah. 94 Excel, 95 speed, baby.
Yeah.
Alright, let me do my shit though. Start training. Oh shit. Oh, please go Snapchat. That fool told me too, he's like, I wasn't trying to win, but fuck it.
They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my way.
She's working nights?
No, she's not, but she will have to if things get really bad.
Man, they do not give my center enough credit, dude. And Madden, I don't know what's going on with that.
Hey, when you're running, when you do good with running, like you get good yardage and shit with your running back, will your O-line go up?
The O-line never go up, fool. I've never seen them go up. You gotta draft them. That's the only way.
Well, that's why Drew told me too. He's like, if you ever get free like upgrades, he's like, put them there because you don't get development upgrades with them. I kind of want this for the
The only way I think you might be able to is if you got if you win best offensive lineman of the year.
Oh, then yeah, you get all those points and everything.
I know. Want to say hi? Want to say hi? Nope. We were all talking about that in that Legend League. We just did a draft. Like, man, everybody get star, whatever. Some dudes on. I got a superstar over lineman and a superstar defensive tackle. I was like, man. And some guys go, oh yeah, I'll trade you a superstar D lineman for a superstar O line. I go, no, I'm good. It's easier to get with D line.
These people know what they're doing. What's that?
I used to.
Ooh, oh, this is that guy. I need power, yeah. Run block. That's right. Fuck it, go power.
Hey, you hear about they're gonna put on that thing for the plays?
No, I loved it.
But I wonder if that's gonna be on defense too, though.
Yeah, it's on everything, both. You can't. Once you run it once, you can't run it for another 14 plays.
14 plays.
Mm-hmm.
So if you run cover 3, you can't run it anywhere?
No. I think it's just out of that formation. If you run it out of that whatever formation, you can't run that play. So if you play man with 4 corners, you can't run that one, but you can play man with 3 corners. But I have 2 different things with the 4 corners. So
I got 2 different nickel packages with my mid blitz too, and with they're pretty much identical.
yeah, no, I think I had the same one too with your little blitz that you use.
Double nickel.
Yeah,
and
2 of them. That's why I was like, oh,
hey,
cool. I could run it again later. But it's more like I like it because now these fools can't be doing whatever the hell they were doing.
They won't put that on that legend league, I know that.
Oh, I doubt it. That's why I like this one. I was like, oh, hell yeah. I need swim.
I'm about to tell Jacob, hey, get him back in there. Tell Graham there ain't no way he can cheat now, huh?
Yeah. He'll still find the way.
Don't put that. Oh, heck yeah. Who's getting that on there? Oh, yes.
Zone or hybrid? I'll go zone. Oh, he got a speed boost.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
Hey, one of those big D tackles I got, they're gonna get the upgrade. Worst part is I play the cheesiest dude in the league.
Who?
He has the Chiefs. And the Z tackle pool, he's got 96 straight, 81 block shed, 71, 61 for power finesse, 90 tackle, 81 play rec, 61 speed, 88 toe. He's good though. He's got the blue rush, he got the strip ball. Hey! Okay.
Could you hear me last night while we were playing? I was gonna say did, I said could.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that
yeah, baby.
I finally got a stupid throwing power with Tua.
Boy, that quarterback I picked up, I'm using him now more than my rookie. I mean, more than my guy drafted last year. I drafted quarterback with my 2nd round pick. You know, I got one last year. I didn't like him though. There was something about him. Every play, every throw was just like, it was always off.
The guy that you drafted?
Yeah, last year.
Oh.
And he was the 1st round pick.
Wow.
And yeah, this fool, he got player of the week, 17 for 23, 404 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 1 interception.
Not bad. Hey, in this league they don't give no attributes for player of the week, right? I gotta keep going. Strong arm just to make sure I get the.
Ridiculous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs.
What did I need? I needed a.
Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week.
I need
'Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah.
And this one, everybody's hitting me up, but they're like all talking shit when I first did it.
What?
I got
come on.
Running back with my 2nd overall pick.
2nd overall pick?
Yeah.
Oh.
But he was early 1st round talent, but he was fast. He ended up being 93 speed, 95 XL.
93 speed, 95 XL?
Yeah.
It's not too
Everybody
bad.
hit me up, and he was like, well, not all the running backs, they don't come out fast at all. No.
Oh, Breeder! Oh yeah, he's up there for MVP now. Yeah. He ain't gonna win it though. Oh, offensive
But
MVP.
the only reason why I got him that early for because he was 21 too. So pretty much I'll have him the whole game.
I ain't winning NFL, but I could win the AFC running back of the year. Yeah. Vita's the top one.
Plus he's got all the traits too.
Cool, that guy.
Yeah, he's got personality, he's a leader, run after catch, fight for yards, breaking contact on medium hit, predictable player, but he's undisciplined. Only knock on him, and I'm hoping I get stuff later, is he got 83 injury, 87 stamina, and 80 toughness.
Damn.
But everything else is good. So like he's got 79 break tackles, 91 agility, 88 carrying, 80 vision, 76 trucking, 70 stiff arm, 85 juke, 75 spin, 91 change of direction, 69 strength.
Damn. I have Aaron Jones has freaking 18 broken tackles, and Vita has
come on, put it up.
Can you hear me? Aaron Jones has 18 breaking tackles, and what's it called has 16. Vita, we're pretty close. Just you have way more touchdowns and 200 more yards. I think so. I think I have more rushing attempts though. I have 157. You had 150. What?
Yeah, like alright. This dude's trait. The one I drafted.
153.
He's spontaneous. He's got pocket quarterback style, average sense of pressure, aggressive forcing passes, tight spiral, predictable player, and balanced penalty tendencies.
Which one?
And let's see. He's got 90 throw power, 86 deep accuracy, 78 medium, 85 short. And the dude last year.
Oh, hold. Shit. I forgot my charger.
He trashed so much.
My charger. Dude, you, what's the name gets everything. No, Aaron Jones. Yeah, 16 receiving or rushing touchdowns and then 9 receiving.
Yeah,
that's a lot. You kill me in the receiving.
That's why he's MVP. No matter what, you get a running back that does that much, they pass the quarterback. No matter what they do. I already know how to get MVP with the running back, no matter what. But yeah, my other quarterback pool, his personality, intent, he's a pocket quarterback, paranoid, sense of pressure, conservative forcing passes, predictable player, and undisciplined penalty tendencies. But everything else, like that's what I'm saying. I don't know why he's garbage, but he's got 94 throw power, 82 deep accuracy, 88 medium, 83 short, 84 awareness. And that's the one that's got 85 change of direction.
Give up around the same. I think I sucked that game. Damn it.
Yeah, Ben's in this one full. He's at 98 overall. He's 94 speed, 96 so.
Who?
Ben's in the one I'm using.
Oh, Jesus.
And he's got 94 jumping, 98 release.
He was doing pretty good against my guys. I was like, wow.
Everybody hit me up for him, but no, he's staying with me.
Ooh, Gruger Harold, 5th in Defensive Player of the Year for AFC.
And he never catches him all that much.
That was AFC. Defensive rookie.
There's like 5 guys on NFC for mine. They're all in a row.
2 are better than I'll be up there. I don't think I have a receiver either. There, no. Offensive line, I should. No, I guess not. I don't give up from inside. D-line. No. Linebacker, Gruger Hill. Baker might. Yeah, Baker's up there too. SDVs. I don't have any.
Yeah. You gonna help her?
Okay.
She had it right here too.
Really?
Yeah.